Okay, here we go. I'm Pat.
I'm Will.
I'm Jeffrey. This was something I also forgot because the airlines start mailing you
Mm-hmm.
emails about a day before you go, and they
A day? Fucking Southwest pounds me with emails for weeks before that. Like,
oh no,
oh, you're almost the flight's ready. Check in soon. Blah blah blah.
Do you want to upgrade? Do you want to?
Well, not on Southwest. Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
actually
do
you
now.
can. Yeah.
I did. Um,
Well, you can upgrade to like what is it?
Oh, you used to be able to upgrade your
The thing used to be
time
where
you
if
could
you
sign.
checked in 24 hours before, you got a higher boarding group. But I don't think they do that.
No.
no, I think you can
Yeah.
pay.
Okay.
So you can either pay to be. They have extra legroom spots,
Right.
right? Or you can pay for a selective spot, so aisle or whatever, this area. I think you can also pay to be in a earlier boarding group, but I don't know. That's
Yeah.
actually assigned at random. That's right. I think it is.
No, you can pay to be in an earlier boarding group.
I didn't see that, but
It. I don't remember, man, because the first time we flew on that was just last March with assigned seats, and
I mean, like earlier this.
yeah, earlier this year.
Okay.
yeah.
It was right when they started. It was right
Yeah,
when they
that
started
is
charging
right.
for bags too. Although I saw that they're going to stop that.
What?
Yeah, apparently enough people bitched about it. So I don't know. I just booked a flight. I'm going on American though. So
Where are you
Where?
going?
I'm going to Michigan for a while.
Hmm.
So
Oh yeah, that your mom isn't going.
not going. Mom was not allowed to go. I left the door open for her for 6 months. I'm thinking about it. So I'm like, good looking this. Yeah, it's pitching. Lock.
I think that's fair. I mean, but they email you some crap,
Mhm.
ahead of time, but they on like the day before they give you the hey, here's what to do tomorrow, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
And the thing that I had totally forgotten about from start to finish was they say make sure you have a
A
real
real
ID,
ID, yeah.
and that's where I kind of paused. I said, how do I know that? I don't
If you
remember that at
got it in the
all.
last like 6 years or something, it is. So
Yeah, so
yeah.
it just said, check for the star. I don't think there's anything else that asks for that or has asked for that.
Uh-oh. I don't know
Check for
why
the
it is
star.
like that. There's a little star.
Look in the upper right hand corner.
I got a star.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, like our state was like one of the first to adopt it, and like fucking Alabama finally got on board like 2 months ago. So it's like, all right, all 50 of you are in the box now.
there was a hard cutoff point. I looked it up later on, um, because that was the thing. I was like, I don't recall doing this. I don't recall asking for this. I don't recall being asked to at any point provide special documentation for this. So what exactly makes this real and my last one fake as shit?
I have no idea.
You know
All
what
I
I
know
mean?
is I've been able to get on the plane. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I don't know how long it's been since they've had those, credit card holograms on them and shit.
A
That
while.
so it's
A
like
fucking
obviously
like
that's
at
not it.
least two driver's licenses. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Did we? Did ours go vertical for a bit?
No, I know the permits are vertical.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know
Or at
what I'm
least they
talking about?
were.
I swear some places
My
do the.
school ID.
Is that okay?
No, I think the learner's permits were vertical for a
Are
period.
they? Okay.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've had one of those.
He's tackling that right now. Yeah.
It's still waiting because the driver's ed takes like 3 to 6 months, and then he's going to get a permit.
Then he's gonna get a permit.
Yeah.
He doesn't really want to drive though, does he?
He does.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
Mother's keeping him from doing it
Right. Right.
because her insurance will go up really high with him on his permit.
Well, she's covering them for that.
Well, my insurance said we're not going to raise your rates if you got a kid on permit. We won't raise your rates until your kid has a driver's license. I told her switch insurance. I was like, yeah, then don't pay that. That's a year of not paying for him to be a driver. So I was like,
Yeah, that's
switch
true.
insurance.
Yeah.
So
Well, how much is he?
I don't even know. They said that when I asked what it would be, they're like, hit us up when he's like 16. They're like,
Yeah,
we
okay,
can't really
yeah.
even we can't even make up the numbers for him right now. I was like, all right, that's fine. And I'm like, because I asked like 3 times, but she's like, no, our insurance is going to go way up. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure mine
It's
doesn't.
not
And I
that
kept
bad.
asking them, and
Yeah,
they're like,
I
no,
mean,
yours won't change at all.
because like the only thing that I mean, it depends on what he drives too.
He'll drive
So
my car.
yeah, it'll be fine, man. It shouldn't be that much more.
So that means you're going to be shopping for a new car soon too.
Yeah.
This was an abstract idea not too long ago, but now it's actually starting to
Oh,
take
it's
concrete.
still another year and a half now, basically.
Well, you're going to get the same thing, or are you looking at a different car? Okay.
And as long as I get someone with a decent deal, a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, something like that.
Yeah.
Or I get kind of an older car and just plan for when Livy gets hers to give that to her. Then get me.
That's true. They are not that far apart from each
It
other.
doesn't sound like Livy will be getting a car from mom.
Was she supposed to?
It was the original plan, but
It was
her
like, I'm going to get you and you're going to get her.
her minivan shit the bricks. So
It did.
she had to get a different car, and it's kind of newer, so I don't see that going to Livy.
The minivan?
She had a minivan before.
You never saw that, did you?
I don't
It's a
remember.
minivan.
Yeah,
It's
it's a minivan.
It didn't. I mean, it was kind of cool, all things considered. If you're going to get a minivan, it would be that one. I mean, there's no fucking like airbrushed wizards on the side or anything, but you know, it's still.
Windows and covered with rainbow stickers. Fucking stick figure families and stuff.
It had the stick figure family
Nice.
after she left.
Were they like Star Wars themed or
Yep.
something gay like that? Okay.
Ding, 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 ding. What do we have for him?
Got it.
Oh my god! And you know those people. I know that she's not of the, you know, but she was associated with the witch people. So you know sometimes she she was a contemporary of the Witch King of Angmar or whatever his name was. But you know, normally those people also have one of two, if not both, bumper stickers. One that says "Not all who wander are lost."
Yeah, exactly.
And the other one says "My other car is a broom."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely nothing
Fear is
like
the
that.
mind killer.
Different nerds, different book, but
Same fucking
flavor.
penis. Yeah.
This is all chocolate. It's just what you wanted.
It's how much dirt you
Yeah.
HBO has a new Harry Potter coming out. Like they're already
They're
remaking it?
they're remaking the whole thing. It's been 20 years, so I mean that's longer than Star Wars drops. So you know
That's true.
I saw a picture of Daniel Radcliffe watching Harry Potter with his son, and his son not knowing that's dad.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
To be fair, he does not. I mean, just if
When
he
he's scruffed up and
He does not look the same.
he has to wear like the glasses. For you to notice.
Oh yeah.
Whereas if
You
you
gotta get the marker. This guy.
where you can't look say like Elijah Wood and not see Frodo.
Yeah, that he'll never shake that, man. So even if he's fucking eating people and stuff.
he was eating people
Yeah, I know.
in Sin City.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was half the theater
Oh, yeah.
was like, oh my god, it's Frodo.
It's Frodo. Yeah.
At least in my theater, because I know at least 3 or 4 people next to me were.
There.
Yeah, there's controversy surrounding that too, of course. But what are you gonna do?
Frodo?
No,
Frodo,
Harry
right.
Potter.
Oh, I haven't been paying attention.
You're fine. Don't worry
I
about
have
it.
no intention of watching it if it's on HBO. So
A lot of that has to do with Black Snape and
Oh, that's right. They're
Black Snake.
swapping
yeah.
things.
well, if there's one guy you could turn black, that'd be a good one.
I don't see how that hurts anything.
That universe is so like you can swap out anything in that because it's so vanilla. There's no canon behind it or anything like that. And it takes place in 90s Britain. So it's like, yeah,
I don't think the race has impact on any character
In Harry
other
Potter.
than maybe Margaret Cho.
Well, and that's just because you
Wow.
got to like you
Because
got to
her
fill in all
name
the
is
boxes. Yeah, exactly. So Cho Chang and
yeah.
yeah, and stuff like.
Other than
She
that,
was so bad with their names too.
I
So,
guess you can't. I guess you can't have a Weasley be black. That'd be weird.
unless you'd have to turn them all black.
The red.
Yeah.
You have to have red hair. Man.
Oh
That's
yeah,
like,
yeah, that's right.
Well,
That's their things.
Hang
Yeah.
on, hang on. Hang on.
oh, sorry. He's just-
Well, no. I'm just saying that Red from the Shawshank Redemption was supposed to be a white guy.
Yeah, see, that'd be fine. You can turn the Weasleys. I don't know. So
they black with red hair.
it was just the red hair. It's not that big of a thing. I mean, that's
The
the whole
red hair is
everything
kind
in
of
that.
because
But
the
that
fact
whole
that they were
series, man, it's like I'm
gingers.
saying, it's so vanilla. It was written with such like non-offensive care, and then for her to turn into like the Wicked Witch of York, you know,
For one
for one very specific reason. So and then she just fought them all off.
she was the one person that like on day one after she caught grief number one, she said, "You can come for my awards. My house will still be here."
Yeah, and she did say something like that.
Yeah, she was like, "I was rich before. I'm gonna be double rich."
Yeah,
It's like, go ahead and
the check
cancel
still
me.
bounce,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and I mean, like in that whole thing with the game that came out, it was just stupid popular. She just wrote something that's actually pretty fun. It doesn't need to be political. So,
Well, to her credit, she was like, "Well, I was on your side with 99% of the things, and this point one, now I'm out."
really, yeah,
And
Yeah.
she even tried it too. Well, because I mean, she has a point here. This was absolutely the perspective that she took, but she said, like, so, you read about my first marriage, right?
oh yeah,
And, this is where, like, so this is how many times my ex-husband used me as a punching bag. This is when I started writing this book from the battered women's shelter. So if you're asking if I have a problem with dudes, right,
right,
hanging out in women's spaces, the answer is yes.
yes,
But that was not good enough. So yeah, the combination
when was that? That was before COVID,
of
I think so.
right around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it was before all the glue came loose. So, yeah, because that was like a bleeding edge thing, if I
kind
recall.
of, yeah.
Before after Floyd.
Before Floyd. Yeah.
God, the little epoch markers that we have at this point. Before, well, because yeah, it was COVID, then Floyd.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because yes, you were allowed to protest when you're not
But not
supposed
go to
to
school,
gather.
yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So you
That's
could,
okay. It was for justice purposes.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. It's
Right.
like, well, we still have to be a society.
that's true.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, kind of. So, how about we start with opening the bars?
Yeah, no, you're right. No, and this is the kind of justice that you get by taking it out on Wendy's.
Oh yeah, Wendy's did get it.
Oh, this is a famous picture of Wendy's being torched for being Wendy's.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was one of many.
That was in Ferguson.
Uh,
No, that was George Floyd. What was the thing that was burning? Was it a 7-Eleven? Something like that.
in Ferguson. I don't remember.
I remember that one. Yeah.
That I do not remember, but yeah. So there were two wealthy people that said, yes, these are my views, and I'm not going back on this because I have all the money. And so the combination of her and Elon Musk, who then said, "I don't like what you're saying about me on Twitter. I think I'm going to buy it."
Yeah, he did do that.
And then he
fix your wagon, buddy.
and then he went through two avenues. First, he's like, well, "I'm going to go put myself on the board with money," and then they're like, "Well, we still get a say." It's like, all right, well, I'm just going to buy out the whole thing. And he did. And I read a fascinating report about the current status of Blue Sky today from a Blue Sky member and sympathizer whose genuine approach right now is, he said, this place is worse than ever. we are worse than ever. We refuse to accept responsibility for being the worst part of this. We thought we were escaping a place, and so we were miserable.
So he's just shaking his fist at the mob.
Oh, directly
Yeah,
at it.
yeah, right
He
at
said,
it,
we
yeah.
thought we were miserable. We blamed other people for our misery. We found our own place to be miserable together.
And it's miserable.
Now we're miserable to each other, and nothing has changed, except we've become worse people.
Well, it just keeps self-divided. It keeps,
Yeah,
it's like an amoeba that keeps splitting,
but the
So,
replication is bad. So
right, yeah.
cancer is coming.
Well, it's all cancer now. Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
these are subdivided cancer cells. That I can
Right,
understand.
yeah,
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
You have cancer A and super cancer.
Yeah, pretty much. I can't. I am currently in the appeals process of right now. I am banned.
From the Twitter?
Yes,
Over which
Oh,
topic?
you finally crossed the line over there, huh?
they said I said something too violent.
Did you?
Did you?
I quote. Um, I've never seen a more compelling argument for forced sterilization. Now, that is not saying that we should do this. That
Should
is
tie
not
you
saying
down.
that's correct.
Geld him.
I am not asking anyone else to do this. I am not saying. I just said
What led to that?
that's the funny thing. I don't remember. I presume
It's just another punch in the mob, huh? Yeah.
Patrick.
He's just in the mosh pit, and you threw an elbow, and it gets caught the guy the wrong way.
I can't tell you. It doesn't show you the actual topic that you posted it on.
Because they expect you to remember.
Right, right. So I presume this was, I don't know, probably something Islamic.
So
Probably,
are you just
yeah.
gonna time out for a bit? Is that how that works now?
So what you
Or
have
do you
to,
have to beg?
so
You have to go through the supplicant door?
you go on timeout if okay. So if you, what they say is you can either delete the offending post, right? Do X amount of time in Twitter jail, and then
You do Twitter community service
that's
and
correct.
post up shit like, there's a blood drag down at the hospital this weekend. Be there, man.
No,
Which is a really good point. Good call.
you go in there, you break big Twitter rocks into little Twitter rocks for a while,
Right,
and then
yeah, exactly.
you're free to go, or you can appeal it. You cannot do anything in the time period. They're going to deny my appeal, but I said what I needed to say.
Yeah.
How long does the appeal process take?
Usually, I mean, typically like a day,
Oh,
Oh, that's not bad.
and they're going to come back and they're going to say, "We sorry, this isn't what you wanted to hear, but we looked over and said this."
Do you have Grok do it? Hey, my guy. You're gonna have to slow your roll there a bit.
Will
buddy.
was Will was in the unfortunate position of seeing how I normally have to talk to this fucking thing.
I don't use it anymore.
Will was like, I've never seen anyone cuss at it before.
I said I've never cussed
Oh, okay.
on any AI platform, and I still treat it very nicely. But that's my nature.
Again, it is an invaluable, absolutely invaluable language tool in terms of you have the lessons and you can go through the lessons, but when you need actual explanations of somebody that gets it, it's either hire a private tutor or fuck around with this thing. And this is
I get you.
extremely valuable in that regard.
Well, I'm glad you found a good use case for it.
Well, and it'll look again. It's so say for example, this was something that I asked when I was at the grocery store, right? So I said, all right, so I'm making a drink that I blend up broccoli and apples,
Yeah.
and I said it's like this. I said I'm in the fruit and vegetable aisle. What else should I add that I'm not getting from here? And it came up with an
that's
answer
good.
really quick. Perfect.
Yeah.
Right. That's as far as those kind of uses, it's
Great.
genius. Right.
Yeah.
That's a Jarvis answer. Right.
Oh yeah, totally. No, I used it to fix an outlet the other day. So not Grok, but AI.
Oh, right.
It's like, how do I test this? It's like, do you have this? It's like, no. Do you have this? Yes. So
Do you have a screwdriver?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did that hurt?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So that wasn't the switch.
Yeah.
Go look for one labeled like outlets.
Yeah. So my work has forced us all on the job site. We are all in the co-pilot box now.
Oh
So,
dear God.
yeah, they said no more using this on your. Do not install this other stuff on your fucking desktop. So they are actually this close away from taking away everybody's admin privileges because we've gotten got so many times.
What are you talking about? How did you get got?
Dude, not me.
Oh, okay.
So, but other people, it's like, oh, I better download and install this exe file. That came to me in an
You're
email.
fucking kidding.
No, I'm not kidding you, Jeff.
That's why we have jobs.
That's why he has a job.
People are the problem.
It's,
Well, I'm going to make this clear. We all do the knowledge in every year that tells us about workplace safety and protecting your data.
clicky, click, 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 clicky, click, 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 click. And done. 14 seconds. Boom.
Are you serious?
Oh, people. And I mean, we just get pounded with fucking phishing scams. It's hilarious. So
Yeah, my client, they're like, we use Gemini, everything else, shut it down.
yeah. So they told us
Wow.
Copilot.
Well, only also they don't want their data being
Yep.
in those LLMs.
Oh,
So I get
okay.
it. You should be able to still use those AIs, but when you just copy something, paste it in, you're now throwing your company stuff in there.
That's what we got screamed at for because
Really?
Bam.
not anybody that I know, but apparently some people were uploading student data into fucking
Yep, there you go.
Chat
Yep,
GPT
You're kidding
to
me.
do analysis on it. So, and it's like fucking FERPA jail with you right now, buddy. Yeah.
I'm like,
100%.
So, I was like, well, it's on my computer. It's like, no, man, that's not how the fucking thing works. So,
Not even close.
not even
Yeah,
close.
but
That's on my computer. I have it on my flash drive. The data is secure. It's like you uploaded it to fucking ChatGPT.
and it's out there for everyone.
these people must have some value at your company because that seems fireable from.
No, because it's still the
It's still that
It's still the
phase where it's like,
ignorant
no, don't
stage,
do that,
man.
you dummy. So,
Okay,
yeah,
okay. But I mean, that's student data. That's
Well,
that's
of
a
course, you
huge
should have
number,
thought
right?
about it, but it happens. And then the other thing that happened was what was it last week? It didn't affect us, but somebody got into the big LMS system that almost all the universities in the state
for
use.
Canvas.
Fucking shut her down during finals week.
Yep.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yep.
I read about that. I didn't know what happened.
Nobody knows what happened. It was just offline. So people were like, I can't take my final. Yeah. And then, of course, somebody's like turning around and like going to all the fucking providers out there, like who are actually using these platforms. Like, yeah, how much Bitcoin do you have, buddy?
Well, it's ransomware of some kind.
Are you? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I presume they paid it.
Oh, I have no
I
idea.
didn't follow up on it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is 9 times out of 10. So I've seen behind the scenes on a couple of these things just with some of the involvement that I have with the IT stuff that I do down there. They don't even tell me what happens. So, that is handled at like fucking, the second to the top floor of whatever organization. And so you never get any follow up on it. They say, oh, yeah, well, they got us and we paid $8 million in Bitcoin. They never say that, man.
Because then they'll go after you again.
Yeah. Not only would they go after you, I presume if you could turn an employee to the dark side, letting them know that you.
Oh, yeah. It's like, hey, let me in on that. Yeah.
Right.
Here, I'll give you my
Right.
fucking pass key. So.
Well, this was. I mean, so when they made me throw away my pinecone jam, which in hindsight,
It does kind of look
I
like.
wish
Yeah.
that I had tried it, but there's also a part of me that says I think I'm okay to miss that one because there were pine cones in it. I mean, it was stocked to the block with
I'm
pine
sure you
cones.
can
So
get it off Amazon. Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
This one was special, and I've lost it. So let's just not open that door. But when it came down to it, you and I have both known for a long, long, long time since we worked there, where if you really want to do some damage at an airport, just get a job there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just get a job there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you guys over there.
I'm talking about millions of jobs. So yeah, anywhere in the system too, man. Once you get past sight of, I don't even think they call it that anymore, but you're in the system basically.
Yeah.
And then and there's so many ways to get around it now with
like international travel and fucking speed check and all kinds of different stuff.
Mhm,
Yeah, it's
mhm.
crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
And
or you just put it in
yeah.
your checked luggage. Come on. You know? Yeah. You don't even have to get on the fucking plane.
That was always the downside. I don't want to. I get it. I know what they say is supposed to be waiting for me up there, but they said it with a smirk. I don't know if I necessarily believe it.
What?
You know, the whole 72 virgins thing. It's like yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Um,
Might be really bad.
then there's the part of you here where it's like, yeah, but I'm only like on season 7 of Supernatural. I like to keep watching that.
Yeah, I got
figured
at
out.
least 7 more to go, man.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
You got through 7 seasons, 3 days?
I haven't watched it. I watched. Okay, so we watched 2 parts of the Oliver Stone Putin interviews, which I was asked to.
Okay.
And what I find myself is doing.
Dude, oh my God, I've watched those.
What's your takeaway from those?
Okay, so
So
after
I'm
one
finding it-
question, a 15-minute fucking response that takes me all the way back to the history of the czars, you know? And then
There
the
was that.
follow-up question, which goes all the way back to the Mongols.
There's that.
So,
God.
oh, dude, it is unwatchable, man. So,
Well, dude, that's not. I'm not. That's not even my worst problem with this. So
Mhm.
there's the component that you're talking about of, we're not talking about that robot from Aqua Teen where it's like thousands of years ago, right? It's there's a, he's up there on the roof,
knock it off, knock it off. Yeah.
messing up my shingles.
Yeah.
No, but so once you get past the before the oceans drank Atlantis answers, he starts. They start going into these questions where it's like, and the United States was involved with this.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And
yeah.
the thing would be like, how do you know? Can you show us? Like, yeah, I can't show you the proof.
Yeah.
I don't need the proof.
I don't
the
need
action
it. Yeah,
is evidence
it's
enough.
evident. Yeah.
So I was having fun with that, but the other component that I'm finding here is like, oh no, I'm mad at him. I'm mad at Oliver Stone. It's like
Mhm.
your knowledge of fucking history on this is so.
It's terrible.
It's not just terrible. It's you hang out with retards, and you've let them give you answers,
Right. Yeah.
right? This certain thing where, and it's funny because this is taking place around 2016.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
But yeah, this
Yeah. It's before he invaded Ukraine. It's hilarious.
it
So,
most certainly
yeah,
is.
yeah. They're like, I know what you're gonna do.
I'm sitting there watching the prequel trilogy, and it's like I already knew you were Darth Vader. Dude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just lean into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like every time Oliver Stone starts flapping his gums about like Reagan and shit, it's like shut the fuck up. No, don't even say the man's name. You disgust me.
Get that man's name out of
Yeah.
your filthy mouth.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Don't tell Putin this history. Don't tell America this history. You sicken me. But yeah, I was asked to watch this in concord with the discussion that I'd had on the beach about
Well,
basically the way that Russians are perceived, the way that every nation sees other people interfering and
yeah.
points things out. I'm like, okay, yep, I get it.
He's just like. So I didn't have a discussion that was quite as pointed as that, but I've got a couple folks that I we've had opportunity to talk about like other nations and stuff, and the one thing that I just can't seem to get across, and it doesn't sound like it's gone very well for you either, is that 99 out of 100 Americans don't give two fucks about anything that's outside of America. I mean, not even a little. And so if they meet somebody from Russia, they're like, "Oh, cool. So let's talk about me." Yeah.
Well, it's one of two things. Yeah, it's either cool, or it's say moose and squirrel.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
something really, really, really stupid and superficial like that. It was like, oh yeah, so like I think I saw something about that on TV. Was that guy with the thing on his head? Is he still around?
Oh my God.
Yeah, Gorbachev. Yeah, and thing on his head. Yeah.
You know, the last guy that was in charge.
Yeah. I remember him from the hockey game. So, yeah, they just don't care. And so if you actually do meet somebody from another country, it's kind of like, oh, cool. So
Right.
yeah,
Right.
it's like, yeah, I like black bread, kind of thing. But it's
Yeah.
like they just nobody cares, you know. I mean, I think that's what actually gets under their skin more than anything else.
You're not wrong. I mean, and to be fair, it does kind of go both ways.
Mhm.
There's countless examples. I mean, you've had them come through your class,
Sure.
and different folks where they pop in and they say like, "Wow, like I thought you would be in a state of constantly eating," or this.
No, the number one thing that everybody would complain about is air conditioning. So that was the number one
Oh, that
thing.
it's there.
It's too much air conditioning.
No.
Yeah.
When it comes from the perceptions of like, it's like you're fat, but I thought you'd be way fatter than this, and it would be all of you.
I don't know if I've ever gotten that, but
Oh, there's definitely a foreign impression.
Oh,
of
I'm
that.
sure.
Perception of us?
Yeah,
Or,
that's me.
Yes,
Fat.
that's what I'm saying. It's just it does go a little bit the same way where it's like if I'm saying like, is it true where you live the ballet is the bear driving the little car? Versus
Right.
the same thing. It's like, this is really not that big of a soda, right? I expected it to be an oil drum.
It's kind of an oil drum.
It can be.
You can buy that one.
If you see the people with their Yeti oil drums, no.
But you see my point.
I do see your point, but my experience with international students has basically been that there's like three common themes. Number one, America's way fucking bigger than they thought it was.
Yeah.
Number two, all right, so we air condition everything, and that's weird. So, and number three, they really want Chick-fil-A back at home.
Even though it's closed on Sundays?
They don't care.
Oh, okay.
There's other places to eat.
One day a week. 6 days we're getting Chick-fil-A.
Then I eat them Monday through Saturday.
Yeah. No, those are the three things. So, like even I've had a couple come back. And it's like, what'd you do as soon as you got back? I said, what's Taco Bell? It's like, I missed this so much.
There are some that, especially since I was hanging out with Russians, where it is like, where do you smoke here?
You don't. Yeah. See that street corner out there? Past the hospital.
Next to the wall.
Not in front of the hospital. Yeah. You go around the corner, there's a couple dumpsters back there. You're going to find an ash can. Put your butt in the ash can, asshole. We have to defend this fort, otherwise we're going to lose that one too.
You're not going to tell you I got pilfered for all nicotine products when I was in San Francisco.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Yeah.
No, nobody does that anymore.
Well, they do, but they're foreigners.
Just where? Yeah.
Wherever foreigners congregate.
I don't know where that is. It's not where I hang out.
Correct.
Yeah.
Not on school grounds.
No.
Right. That's true. Certainly not in the fucking Louvre.
The Louvre?
Yeah. It's a weird thing. I don't know. That's why I watch those, and it's not that it's not interesting, but I was like, all right, so
How many are there?
There's 4, and they're an hour apiece.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They're pretty lengthy.
And admittedly, I watched the second one on 1.5 speed because Putin kind of sounds the
He's
same.
slow.
But well, he's being translated.
Yeah,
too.
I know.
He's. It is so. The other thing I noticed is that like Russians do have that weird thing. A lot of them where even skinny men have fat faces.
Yeah.
Yeah. So his little dopey translator is just kind of like walking around him, and so it takes forever. But I still gotta watch the other two.
Well, good on you, man. You're doing yeoman's work there.
There's a lot of Supernatural you could have watched.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's a good show.
I bet you it's better than
Yeah, it's probably.
You
say that?
Low bar.
I don't know how it starts, if it starts out with a bang, but had 15 seasons. There's some people watching it.
That's a tough thing. It was 15 seasons. Like, so did the Flintstones. So did
Well, there was only 4 options then, or whatever.
the Flintstones. Should not have made it 15 seasons. It shouldn't have made it like 20 seasons.
I didn't even really count. They were like 23 minutes long.
And 14% new material.
Didn't they have 3 stories in each one too, or was it 2? It's been a minute since I've seen
I have
it,
not.
if you're asking me if it's an A B or A B and C plot actually, you know what? I can tell you this. I'll bet you they started as A plots and they probably went to A and B and then A, B, and C. So, and then eventually they got into adventures of their children, and when the Great Gazoo shows up, and when eventually
you start reaching after a little while. The Captain Caveman crossover and stuff.
And the Caveman didn't have a lot of substance to go with for a story. Like, I don't know how much they thought they were going to milk this for. They're just like, this is endless possibilities.
Dude, it was Hanna-Barbera.
I know.
Spaghetti on a wall, dude.
I know. It's like, well, he's a caveman in like modern times, and the motherfucker shouldn't be.
So the trick is to have a troop of 5.
Right.
Some kind of animal.
I don't know if he counts. Well, he has animals in the club.
Yeah. They have to have some kind of motor transport that's distinctive.
And man, they broke the fucking glass early on that one too, because he was just Captain Caveman for like a season, and then it was Captain Caveman and Son.
Oh, Cavey Jr. Yeah.
I didn't know you guys were that close, but yeah, I'm with you.
He can actually speak. Oh, yeah. That's the ironic thing.
I just watched. So Disney just released like a one-off Punisher.
What?
It was like a 1 episode. It was at the end of Daredevil season 2,
Oh, really?
and so it was a one-off. And talk about no plot. They just have him there. He's struggling emotionally,
Oh,
and then the family that he killed, the mom didn't get killed, so she hired a bunch of poor hitmen in whatever building he's living in. To whoever gets him gets paid something.
oh,
So he just fights through everybody.
that's
And
kind of Punisher-y.
well, yeah, but I mean, they like didn't even try. Like they're just like,
This is what we're doing.
he struggles. Let's get him in a giant fight. He saves a kid. He's back, baby.
End of story.
I was like, oh man, okay.
I've got somewhere in my collection, I've got a story of him just hanging out in an airport, right?
He kills everybody.
No.
Oh.
His flight gets delayed.
Yeah, I don't remember him flying anymore. He was
Lost
just,
my bag, man.
he was
Waiting for the next flight to come
Yeah, he was at the airport. I think this was in the era that he had that ponytail. But he's at the airport. He's like hanging out, and he sees bad guys like loading guns onto a plane. So he goes onto that plane. That's not his plane. He goes onto that plane, kills a bunch of bad guys, blows up the airplane, and the explosion is like a Punisher skull. That's the whole story. I was here. I saw something. I blew it up. That'll be 99 cents.
For a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Or for a Disney show, it was pretty gruesome.
Like, have they finally leaned into it? Like, realize that people don't care?
I must say that in Daredevil season 2,
Yeah.
you know how in the original Netflix, Daredevil has like that hallway scene?
Yeah.
It's like epic.
It was like that. That was the first season.
Yeah, the very first ever. They do one with Daredevil and Jessica Jones doing a hallway, and Kingpin is going through the hallway, and they're separate things, but what Kingpin does going through the hallway is friggin' sweet, man.
Yeah.
He like literally picks up a dude and just smashes him in half, like on a corner of a wall, like with his back just.
But they don't.
And he's just freaking just like ragging these guys, man.
Well, they don't have that shit where he's banging that dude's head in the car door like 40 times. I'd imagine.
No, he's one punch in these guys,
Okay.
and like
All right.
it's pretty good. I must say they did pretty good with that one.
Well, yeah, it is the kind of thing that might get me off the sideline, but I don't know. It's we'll see. They're running out of chances.
I thought they already ran out of chances.
If people get back to me and say Doomsday is like the best thing ever, and
You mean other than me? It has to be people.
well, yeah, we talked about
Not
this
Mr.
yesterday.
9.5 here.
Yeah, because you called me out on this here yesterday last time. Hey, this is a Slim Jim, 9.6 perfect.
He did that.
18-year-old Slim Jim.
You didn't stop him. You didn't
I'm
say
not
that.
going to agree with it. I'm not going to disagree with him when
That's
he's right.
I couldn't either. I was like, shit, I've been called out. So yeah, if you're asking me like, should I eat here, right? You can ask somebody, right? You can.
Because you're down with it.
I will tell you if organ meats are on the menu, and
Wait,
if there are,
okay.
I'm not eating there.
What is one restaurant that you absolutely would not go to?
Well, let me start around here. I wouldn't go to Schlotsky's. I don't.
That's an interesting answer.
Yeah, I was not expecting.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm trying to think of like close places
Because they
first.
did you wrong, or they're just bad, like worse than
The
Subway?
last time I went, well, Subway. Okay, I'll go to Subway before Schlotsky's because at least they have a little bit of. There's a tiny little bit of value in their sandwiches left, where it's. So you can go. I don't know where our closest one is, but we used to call it like the dollar scoop, where you go to a Chinese restaurant
Mhm.
and you're not trying to get good food, but they'll hit you with the dollar scoop of stuff, right? You'll go there because the price is right. So Schlotsky's, on the other hand, is really proud of not so great sandwiches.
Yeah.
Whereas Subway, you can go there and say like, "Yeah, I want that tuna," and they're like, "How much of it?" And you say like a yard, and you say like, "Well, what do you want?" And this is like everything, and fucking like tape it closed if you have to. And they'll be like, "Okay, $18." Like, I got a lot of sandwich, dude. This will last a week.
I got a sandwich and a salad and all this stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're just like, no, man. I love black olives, you know. But yeah, there are places like the first thing that I'm going to jump out is places that are really proud of their shit and they don't deliver. So it's going to be a place like that. Um,
Never eaten at Schlotsky, so
it's
It's been a
okay.
minute.
It's
you know.
okay. Quiznos used to be the king of thinking they had great sandwiches
They
for.
were not that good.
they were toasted though.
Correct. And then Subway said we can get a toasted. I did love those things. The Whataburger is not
I think they're overrated.
way overrated.
Yeah.
Way overrated.
I feel the same way about Smash Burger. I think that one's not so good. Too. Yeah.
They
I
were
haven't had smash burgers since I was in Loveland.
Yeah. Well, there was one right.
they're good, but again, not fucking $14 good.
If I'm going to pay $14 for a burger, I'm going to go to Five Guys. So
Okay, so what place would you not go to because the food just sucks?
Food just
Not
sucks.
value, not getting bang for your buck. That you're just like, that food is
three
a poop.
margaritas, it's bad. That's a 2 for me.
I like their chicken queso, or
Yeah.
their chicken enchiladas.
I don't like no.
I don't remember how much they cost. But
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a place I'm thinking, like, I'm going down categories here. Shitty Mexican food. 3 margaritas comes to mind.
Well, see, that would be the Albert Tacos. That would be
The outlet. Wow, I haven't been there in ages.
Does it
for
still
a reason.
exist?
Oh yeah, that's there. And there are always crowds that hang out there at 2 in the morning.
Hey, dude, I need a taco, man.
It's fine, but I mean, it doesn't look fresh. It doesn't taste fresh. I mean, it is assembled on site. I'll give it credit for that. It is not, Hecho in Mexico, but it's
If it was Echo in Mexico, it'd be good.
you can get it out of a vending machine.
Right,
like
exactly.
C5 and a plastic
C5.
thing just pops out of the ground.
It's got a little sleeve you got on my board.
Yeah, that is not good
Fucking
food.
Pop-Tart.
I'm sorry. So that's not good. What else is just straight up not good food? Jack in the Box has fallen off
They are bad.
the most precipitous of cliffs.
Jack in the Box is bad.
Yeah, I haven't had
Little
Jack in the Box
Kaisers is
since
bad.
forever.
Who? Little Kaisers.
It's fine.
It's bad.
$5.
You know, dude,
Man, if you get one of
someone
those,
had a hot and ready at the office the other day, and I reminded myself why I don't eat there.
they have these. What are they? God damn it! What are they called? There's like 4 poofs in a box, and I mean, yeah, you're getting a whole bunch of grease in
Okay.
each one because they're like little pockets that just like.
Okay.
But it's
I
damn.
did not try
tasty.
that. So
Well, William, my drawback here is I didn't order the poofs. I got their actual pizza.
pizza.
Again, that's the other thing is if you have like KFC is on my bad list because their chicken is not good.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's okay. If you're selling chicken, I shouldn't be like, just the potato wedges, please, because you can't fuck those up.
Well, their fries are really good.
That's what I'm saying. If you got chicken in the menu, chicken better be good. And I'm not, you can sit there and say, like, but they don't serve pandas, at Express. Like, I get it.
They don't
It's
pandas. Oh, gotcha.
right. I understand. Don't do that shit to me here. Don't lawyer me on this one because you're gonna think of it in 2 minutes. So just get it down now. Yes.
If it's supposed to be your specialty,
Yes.
then your specialty should be.
Fucking, if you go to White Castle, the White Castle should be good.
I like their chicken. I think I'm fine with it. I think it tastes the same as that at the grocery store or whatever. Like it tastes like fried chicken.
But you live in a world where Popeyes exists, and Popeyes.
Not near me.
Oh, that's okay.
That's true.
I understand. Okay,
And to be fair, the one over here is a bitch chicken.
you're not wrong.
No.
And that
Not
one
wrong.
over there
It's
is.
a gas station.
Oh no! Well, there's the gas station. You never eat at a gas station.
A gas station Popeyes.
No, you do not. But
That
the one
exists.
over there,
Right.
it's you go up. We're pointing like.
You guys are so fucking lucky. That way is fucking north.
So-
Let me help you out here. Let me be the compass. Okay?
So somewhere in upstate New York, there's a gas station Popeyes. But yeah, never eat at that one, and be careful at the one over there on Austin Bluffs because
Yeah, that's the one that's a bitch to
roll
get
the dice. Well, I'm talking the one on South Academy. That one's kind of a pain in the ass to get.
I don't think I've ever been.
That's the good one.
It's the best one.
Yeah.
I would
I mean,
agree.
even from when we were young, like that was God. We only stopped there like
Well, because it was near the Korean market.
yeah.
Yep. I gotta tell you another fixture that I drove by that I just kind of counted would be there until I died. That is no longer a Baskin Robbins over there next to that over there on Academy.
With the coffee shop? Right by the Starbucks?
Near the start. Yep, it's not a Baskin Robbins anymore.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been for a while. So
I have not gone that
Yeah.
way in a minute,
Yeah.
and it is.
you probably still think the Dairy Queen's still there, huh?
I didn't look at the Dairy Queen.
It's not there. It hasn't been there for 20 years. Just so you know.
I know that there's still a Dairy Queen that's tied to the Orange Julius over there on
Yeah, it's over on
the spot.
Academy.
So
Or, I mean, it's over on Stetson Powers. So
and so if I do want for $1.50 for them to take a cone and then dip it in something, I can still
you can
find
still
that.
do
But-
There's a new Dairy Queen that was just built,
Mm-hmm.
really?
but there it's like the restaurant thing.
The brazier, or whatever they call them.
Because frick, the one that's
Brazier.
near the Freddy's there, that one's always got a line.
Dairy Queen has fans. Like they have.
Oh, I'm a fan.
Well,
Love Dairy Queen, man.
They're fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them.
Oh, man.
Their burgers and fries and stuff aren't anything to.
They don't go there for those.
Well, it's got to
Right.
be what they're going for, because otherwise,
Yeah. Well, they're not that expensive either, man. So
Right.
they're pretty fucking cheap.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So I don't think I'd go to Dairy Queen for the food. That place that really let me down not too long ago was Burger King, man. So just
You roll the dice.
you do roll the
You roll
dice, and
the
I was
dice
just
with
like,
any
fuck it, I haven't
Burger
been
King
there in
there.
ages. Let me go check it out. And I mean, it was just I got a Bacon King. It is just greasy.
It's called Bacon
It's
King.
called a Bacon King. It's-
It sounds like a joke order, like on a TV show when they can't call it the thing that it actually is. You know what I mean?
Oh, right, because it's a copyrighted
Yeah.
name.
Crab with a K. Yeah.
That's giving it too much respect, dude. It's yeah, it's like um what is that you're brushing with? Well, this is my Sonic Dude toothbrush. Um,
Toothbrush.
that's what the Bacon King sounds like.
Yeah.
It kind of lives up to that name.
That used to be the hidden gem of the Burger King menu.
What, the Bacon King?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Or I mean, for a while they brought the stackers back, so that was always my go-to. Over there, get a triple stack. So, who's playing?
The Avs.
Oh, they're
Oh,
on.
just
Just
tied it up.
tied it up 3-3 with the goalie pulled.
I didn't realize the Avs were playing tonight.
Neither of you guys did.
I was asleep.
Yeah, you both.
Don't. Did I not sort you out on this
You
before?
told we would.
If I'm awake and I'm like, boy, I could stand to watch something, I will look and see if there's sports on. But I'm gonna,
Playoffs, man.
yes.
Wait all year for this. This is.
But I waited all day for that nap. And
I waited until my previous one.
Well, Broncos play the Chiefs to start the year.
Oh, that'll be
Monday
fun.
night.
On Monday night is their season opener.
Yeah.
Nice.
oh, okay. Actually,
Oh, we get Kelsey action. Oh, yay.
Maybe Mahomes. We'll see. I don't think he's going to be ready yet, but
all right. So
I want to play football.
so the sports thing that actually barfed itself up into my universe, and I have to put this to you guys because I don't know if there's a great way to answer this. There was a name that was trending on Twitter, and that was Elway. So I'm going to give you 6 quarterbacks, right? And Elway's going to be there, obviously, as is Marino, right? You're going to have Brady and Manning in there as well, Montana, and Patrick Mahomes.
Really?
So the question
No Brett
is,
Favre?
no Brett Favre,
No Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers?
no Aaron Rodgers, no Stephen Young,
No Steve Young?
but no Troy Aikman. None of these guys.
Oh, yeah. No, come on, man.
Okay?
You can't put Mahomes on that list.
Well, that was the question: was who goes?
If you keep Mahomes?
No, of those 6, who goes?
Mahomes.
No disputes. Just you didn't even think about it all that hard.
Not even a little.
Okay.
You can see Marino going.
Just because
That
he didn't
was-
get a fucking Super Bowl ring?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
okay.
the second most popular answer.
Elway went to 5, so you can all fuck off.
Look,
Okay, trying to kick John Elway off the list?
Elway was number 1. Now, I will also point this out.
Twitter's dumb.
So the argument I made, and I will still make, is to say, like, Mahomes absolutely could not survive in the NFL that those other dudes came from.
No.
He would be a talented dude in 1987 or whatever, right? But after he'd have one debilitating injury in his second year,
His career's done.
he wouldn't play the same. Then
Yeah.
he'd have one more injury where he thought he could take off and run. Like, I'm sorry, you can't. These are the things where either if you compare them, this is just 2 apples to oranges here.
Yeah, no, they're not comparable. It's different NFL, man. But I mean, he got Brady on there. Come on, dude. So I mean, he played in the league when Mahomes was around. So
He did, but that was after they changed the rules for him specifically.
yeah, I know. So, but he's on the list. So no, Mahomes. No. So
Yeah, it wasn't who's the
Not
best
even
of these
close.
guys. It was who goes, and Elway was number 1.
yeah,
That was
that's
absurd to me.
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, to be fair, he's probably the guy that most people just don't remember because he's. What was he? He was actually in the league before Marino was, or did they both start the same year? They started the same year? Okay.
As well as Jim Kelly, right?
So you get some guys up there that are pretty old. So, I mean, that's what, 45 years ago.
Yeah, so first 3 Broncos Super Bowls. if you didn't live in Denver, who was another offensive player on the team?
Clarence K.
Yeah.
If you didn't live in Denver,
Oh, yeah.
Colorado
Okay.
I don't live
area,
in the orbit. Yeah.
you didn't know the three amigos.
You did
Ain't
not.
nobody else in the Hall of Fame from any of those teams on the offense. Not an
Yeah, that's true.
offensive lineman, not a receiver, not a running back,
Well, because none lasted more than a couple of seasons.
because they all sucked. I mean, he had a horrible coach that didn't believe in the passing game.
Right. You could have had any quarterback if you don't believe in the passing game.
Well, no, because he would have had a losing record.
Oh, you're saying that he would have gotten shit canned.
Who was the coach?
Reeves.
Dan Reeves.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Wade Phillips there. So.
You want to talk about Wade Phillips, huh?
No, I don't want to talk about Wade Phillips. So I remember Dan Reeves though. So,
Yeah.
And then it was Dan Reeves. Then it was Wade Phillips. Then it was Mike Shanahan. I think so.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was somebody else between there.
I don't think so because
I think that's
Dan Reeves still had enough time to play Mike Shanahan in the Super Bowl in Atlanta when he was coaching for Atlanta.
Oh yeah, that's right. That did happen.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
So Dan Reeves still lasted a while. I don't know how much longer he lasted in Atlanta after that. That's
He was
Not
getting pretty old.
Too many.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying there's not that much room for there to be too much lines of succession or anything like that.
I think Wade Phillips was on there for like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Tops.
Well,
So and then Shanahan was around forever.
Yeah.
So
was Wade Phillips ever an interim? Did Reeves get fired during the season?
I don't think so.
no.
I thought he lasted out a season.
Phillips was his defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
If I recall. He just got
He was
pulled up to the top
well-loved.
job.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah. And then he went on to have another 10, 15-year career after
As a
the
defensive
Broncos. Yeah.
coordinator, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I don't think they did, but if I'm wrong, I'm
I
certainly
don't
willing
think
to
they
accept.
did.
Because whoever it would have been would have only lasted like a season.
Well, Shanny only coached the Raiders for 6 months.
yeah, that's right.
Oh.
And then the rumor was he hated the Raiders ever since because they cheated him on his money.
I believe that's true. Well, let me say this. I'm willing to believe his side of the story. The Raiders were kind of notorious for that shit back then, weren't they?
They're cheap.
This was Davis Jr. days, right?
Not
Or
junior.
it might have been seniors.
It was straight
Well,
up
they
out.
definitely ripped him off.
Oh,
Come on, man. It's kind of like take a look at the guy's priors, man. I mean, so you have a parolee in your house and your car is missing.
You're asking if we
Why
have
you
enough
get the
data
fan?
points to draw a line. The answer is yes.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah. No, and it was the same guy. We're out of spite. He took Marcus Allen's best years off his career.
Mhm.
He actually did fairly well in Kansas City once they finally.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily want to use the term like slave, but he sort of shackled him in, and
Oh yeah.
once he was free of that, he actually had some good years left. Because that was when they actually had Montana and Marcus Allen.
Yep, and the Broncos beat them down in the playoffs.
They did. They did. Yeah, that's the thing is there's a chance that because of like Tecmo Super Bowl, somebody might have known like Bobby Humphrey or something like that. Because
But even
did
then,
have
he was
decent stats.
only the 89.
Well,
Because if anybody came up with Sammy Winder that
Oh,
didn't
man.
live here,
yeah, you're right.
then I would have a serious. I'd call them a diehard football fan.
I can give you that.
I can see that they might have been able to pull out the 3. Maybe they might not have been able to name all 3,
Right.
but they probably would have known. I know they got those 3 Amigo guys.
Well, do you think there's a chance that somebody would have known like an Atwater or a Mecklenburg?
Oh yeah, some of the
I
Atwater.
remember Carl.
Atwater did the hit.
That is true. Okay, so
Atwater was
that
locked
is
in
true. Yeah.
history
Okay.
for nothing else other than knocking the Nigerian Nightmare to
Flat
a
on
dead
yes.
stop.
Yes.
That was supposed to be impossible.
You want to talk about not believing in throwing the ball and ending a dude's career prematurely? That would be that guy.
Okoye?
Yeah.
That was back. God, I don't even know who the
Who that
Kansas City
quarterback was?
quarterback was back then.
Who knows? It could have been like some fucking leftover from like the Browns.
Steve DeBerg.
I know he did a nickel in fucking in Kansas City. He famously played with the two broken fingers and all that shit. As well as I don't know. It could have been some
Blackledge.
yeah, some leftover loser like Neil Lomax or something. Who knows? But
I remember him in a Cardinals
Yeah.
right.
and
Or-
the
or-
card was green.
I don't know. That could be. But yeah, I remember looking at that later on, and if I recall, Christian Okoye and Barry Sanders had almost equal rushing yards, but Okoye had like twice as many carries.
Possible. I mean, nothing touches Barry.
No, no. But that was the point. Was was they're calling his number so much, and the dude eventually got beat to death.
Well, that's what he wanted too, man.
I think he would have also look.
They didn't think about self-preservation back then.
I know, but again, it's like kids want to eat cake for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's a version of this where you have to say, no, no, no. If you want to live to be 18, we have to.
They made the videos about football's greatest hits, man. It was
a different
about
time.
slobber knockers
It
and
was-
guys getting knocked out and standing up and not knowing where they were standing anymore. Like
Oh, he got his bell wrong.
that was
Yeah.
like this crowd would erupt if the guy walked up sideways and was stumbling.
Oh, they'd play it on the thing and they'd put like funny voices to it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what
The
football
dude would be
was.
clearly concussed, but he'd be like, "Oh, I can't remember where I put my keys this morning." And yeah, it's just like, wow, yeah, I'm laughing. I shouldn't be laughing. This is pretty fucked
No
up.
better. That
Yeah.
was it, man.
Oh, they knew better. Come on, man.
I don't know.
He had 80 years of boxing history to look
Oh,
back
geez,
on.
yeah.
It was like, well, there was that guy, and then he couldn't put a sentence together. He was the greatest forever. But
These hits do something to your head.
Well, that was. I mean, they had a name for it. They called it punch drunk syndrome.
right.
But I guess you couldn't get it unless you were being punched. So NFL guys must have been immune.
They were just drunk.
Just actual
Oh,
drunk
yeah.
folks.
Yeah. Well, everybody was, in one way or another, a victim of Lawrence Taylor. So, yeah, that dude would have ended. That guy would have ended Mahomes' career.
But I mean, Montana survived.
He lived.
I think his back was broken.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that was the injury that got him out of San Francisco. I mean, and Young came, but I think he had a damn near broken back.
Yeah, didn't
That's
he play his last
correct.
couple of years in KC?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That was the big dispute was, yeah, he had his back busted by Taylor, and then he said he was going to come back healthy, but San Francisco had made their choice.
Yeah.
To go with that, and he got understandably upset. He was not bad in Kansas City, but
He damn near got him to the Super Bowl.
yeah, he did fairly
If it
well.
wasn't for the Broncos.
But that being said, there is something to be said about having the team around him that they built for him. So that illegal fucking stacked garbage team that should have been dismantled.
Oh, in San Francisco?
Yes.
Hey, they drafted all those guys, man.
Yes, but there's no version of things where that amount of talent should have been able to stay on that team because people like money wise, all those guys should have been priced out.
The money wasn't shit back then.
Well, they had to pay Elway in dealerships.
And Bolin was poor.
At the time, maybe.
Uh-huh.
I think he's fine now.
He's dead.
I think he was fine then, later. He's on the team.
He owned the team, yes. He did not have money.
I know.
He's like the Bengals. The ownership doesn't... Sure, they're sitting on a fortune.
Yes.
But they don't have cash.
Lose cash.
And when you pay these guys, especially now, the signing bonuses, that has to get paid then, right now.
Oh, that is true.
So you have to cough up 50, 100 million, whatever it is, today.
Right.
That's why the Bengals, for years, are just like, how about we split the signing bonus today? The check clears in like
can you wait till Friday?
Right? Yeah,
I'm gonna write it to you now. Right.
I'm gonna post date this check. Yeah, exactly.
The Bengals right now to get from their field, like their facility to their workout field, have to walk across a street.
You make it sound
poor baby.
Like it's going through the 7th layer of hell, but you are right.
For
it is
billion-dollar franchise. They're like hitting the button like kids do to cross the street.
I would think that anybody that plays for the love of the game would happily cross the street.
Sure, they're playing for the love of the game when they got $300 million.
Look, you're not wrong, and it is ghetto to have to cross the street to get where you're going, but you're making it sound like they're having to donate a kidney to get there. It's just not.
You just wheel them up in crates and then
you're not
get out, boy.
You're not being put on like that fucking lightning plane in Major League or then taking the bus. So, I gotcha.
For today's day and age,
it's getaway.
It's pretty
okay,
good.
I got it.
But yes, I get you completely. But yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, the love of the game. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still NFL. You're talking about the 1% of the 1% of guys.
Yes.
Come on, man. So.
But my understanding is, yes, a substantial part of California, especially San Francisco, was promised to certain players that should have said, via, I'm sorry, boss, the money just isn't there. I'm going to have to go to the Bengals, or I'm going to have to, Miami needs a receiver.
Yeah, they were stacked. I mean, so were the Cowboys.
So were the Bills at that time. So.
Yeah, so were the Cowboys. Yeah. So was Indianapolis later on.
Even the Bears were pretty tough back then.
They never had a quarterback.
Yeah, I know, but they had a lot of
defense wins a championship.
Right, you get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they figure your shit out. So
Trent Dilfer gets one.
He gets one.
Nobody's calling it.
Are we missing anybody like the super defense team? Well, the Broncos.
The Broncos, yeah.
But they had a quarterback that was supposed to be
his arm. He moved on.
Yeah. They still won. Not that first one though.
That one, yeah. The ball went over his head, and that was just it.
I don't even remember that.
That was a lot. That was the last moment I was sober. Because I was like 5 seconds into the game. And then I was up in North Dakota, and the Super Bowl was going. We went to an actual bar, and it was like, yeah, we're getting live. And it just went right over his head. Safety.
Which game was this?
I guess the Seahawks.
Oh, okay.
The Broncos had the ball first. The first snap went over his head. It was a safety. Then they got the ball, and then they went down for a touchdown, and it was just like,
Oh, this is just.
And it just never stopped. Like it just, man, that was terrible.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I gotcha.
definitely would have enjoyed it if it was at least entertaining.
Who played in the last Super Bowl? I don't even remember.
Patriots and the Seahawks,
Seahawks.
Oh, it was a terrible game. That's right.
and they're starting the season this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Rematch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now the Patriots are inundated with scandals.
Yeah.
What's going on with you?
Coach has
Leading
gotten
a little
more
bit of
than
a double
frisky.
life. Yeah, leading a little bit of a double life here for a while.
Who is this?
Vrabel. Yeah.
With
Oh,
Diana Rusi.
Look,
that her name?
look. Bottom line is she's a journalist. So
Covering the team.
that's correct. So
Now, a very attractive journalist.
okay.
okay, and so we've got that going on.
She got canned fast.
You think?
It was like 2 days after the pictures, man.
Well, the funny thing was she did try to play it off. She did like, this is because I'm a woman. It's like, nah, man. It's because I bet you these pictures go a little bit further.
We're just friends. We're just really good
Yeah, that
friends.
was some shit. And then it was like, yeah, but here's
You're in a nondescript place.
well, it's
private house. Like
it wasn't even like that wasn't even like the worst part. It was when they started getting to who's really pregnant here and who's really the father of whose children. Yeah, so this goes back a ways. They're just so as soon as I don't know, as soon as they like look through the satellite footage or whatever, they started pulling up more and more shit where it's like, yeah, you're just like hanging out. It's weird for the first allegation, which I thought was funny, was I love they tried to pin it on him. They're like, oh, why are you just blaming her for being up there in that pool? It's like, why isn't it his fault? It's like, well, because she's a journalist covering the team. Like, I'm sorry, man. This is some old Gamergate shit where it's like you can't sleep with dudes who are reviewing your video games. I'm sorry. Call that misogynistic, but you can go fuck yourself.
What outlet? What outlet was she with?
Fucking Patriots Daily. I don't remember. It's not a bullshit
Was it
network.
like a national network?
yeah.
It would basically wasn't it like basically like an NBC of like
Something like that.
Okay. Affiliate kind of thing. And then yeah, they keep going into the data, and she had resigned. And she's like, "Oh, I hope you misogynists are happy." And then these photos keep popping up over and over again of like, "Well, this was 6 months ago. This was a year ago. This is you being pregnant while you're with your husband, but you're hanging out with him.
So what's happening to Vrabel?
Nothing.
He
okay.
missed the last day of the draft to get help
Help?
because he
what?
went to go see a counselor.
Oh,
Right.
So-
okay.
And then he talked to his players. And they're like,
Right.
okay.
They don't give a shit, probably.
They did
Yeah,
not.
no.
Well, yeah. I mean, these are NFL players. It's like I know what you're going through. Got 3 of my own. Welcome to the
Like,
club.
I'd have done that too.
Well, who was like you? Nobody can have any shame on this after Adrian Peterson was a thing. Wasn't he the one that
He did the switch.
yeah.
He was the switch guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
That
who,
was after Vic.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
but who was the dude that had like 20 children with like 11 different women and was he's a running
Black
back.
man.
Who was it?
Average black man.
Oh, him? Okay, yeah, you're not okay.
I don't. I don't remember, but that's not a crime.
Well, it's not a crime, but you can't be like picking on people's like, oh my goodness, the sanctity of like raising children and all this other stuff. After that shit
It's not the
happens.
sanctity of raising children. It's you're cheating on your wife.
Well, yeah, and he's got like 11 of them.
No, he
Wives?
doesn't.
No. The dude that I'm talking about,
He
that
wasn't
running back,
married to all of them.
he was married to one of them.
It's a big difference when you're the player and you're the coach.
I guess.
It is a big difference. It's like being president versus being an aide. The aide still can't go around slapping his woman, but he cheats? Yeah, so be it.
I guess.
President's caught cheating? Yeah, that's a scandal.
I just don't think in 2005 or 1995. Yes, 100%. I just don't see it
Still
as the
today.
same.
Nobody's going to care if Trump's aide cheats on his
Yeah,
wife.
he'll just fire him.
Well,
I mean, he did. he
Trump
did it to a
fires everybody.
cabinet secretary, actually.
right. Well, I'm going to tell you, I don't think so. Trump in particular, I don't think he'd be in that kind of trouble if something like that happened to him right now, because it's not like the press was saying, I thought such good things about you.
No, Trump wouldn't have to worry about the president, about the press. He'd have to worry about his wife.
That's correct.
Yeah, she would kill him.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And you know what? You'd have it coming.
He'd have it coming.
We all got it coming, kid.
We got it coming, kid. Only question of how.
So yeah, it's not the same. That we can't. It hasn't been like that since like Clinton, dude. It's a different story.
No.
Dude, it's just the Patriots, man. I mean,
Well-
they've got haters out there, so they're going to have fucking people hate them. How is this surprising?
But why are you talking to me?
Oh, no, I'm just in general.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like I'm not surprised.
So, I mean, people have been banging on them for, what, 20 years? So,
I thought the hate had dissipated now that the central.
Because you needed to be terrible
you
for
need
like
to
20
be
years.
humiliated for like 5. You need to spend a little bit longer in NFL jail.
Yeah.
You need to get to that point in time where people start feeling sorry for you again.
Drake May needed to suck so that you wasted your first round pick, so that you suffered
Yeah.
like the rest of most NFL teams do. Then maybe you could find a guy.
You have some Broncos PTSD
No,
coming out
this
right
is-
this minute.
This is
yes,
many
it is.
NFL teams. Broncos are back. We're fine. We don't really care.
Yeah, you're fine now, but don't sit there and look at me like you can't remember the Gus Frerotte days and the Bubby Brister days and the who else?
Daniels days.
Well, that's I'm talking about dudes that were hucking the ball, right?
All right. There was 10 years from Manning to Knicks, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a lot of those.
Well, I'm talking about just getting to Manning.
We had a lot of those.
Well, no, because we went Elway to Cutler, and that wasn't bad. Well, no,
No,
you had
but
Greaseball. You
shut-
had Greaseball.
Yeah, you had Greaseball somewhere in there. Like
Like Tebow,
Tebow played a year.
Chris Sims,
Snake was supposed to be the.
Jake the
Hey, he
Snake.
did fine.
I didn't have a problem with him, but he
He
didn't.
got us to the AFC Championship. That is damn fine.
But yeah, dudes like you had Gus Frerotte seasons, or at least half season. I can't remember.
We had a half season.
But
of
we
Gus
didn't.
Frerotte.
We didn't draft a guy in the top 5.
Okay.
So we didn't have. So we were picking up guys and hoping, like just grabbing strays. You guys had a top 5 pick. That
Yeah.
pick needed to bust. For it to be fair for 20 years. Balances the scales.
How did people not have utter resentment for San Francisco going straight from Montana to who I think is actually a superior quarterback in
But
Steve Young?
Fair. What happened
To be
after?
fair, there were a lot of haters on.
Well, no,
San
what happened
Francisco
after Young?
Wait. Purgatory was not very long because no, they were there for a little bit, but Jeff Garcia actually managed to
Oh,
dig them
yeah,
out here
yeah,
with Steve
yeah.
Mariucci's help.
Yeah.
It was not that long. They were in the playoffs
But
not
okay.
too long afterwards.
But to be fair, Garcia was not a top pick. So when you find
Fair enough.
the guy that nobody wants and you make him into something, then it's fine-ish.
So, say for example, if say for example, Cam Newton had actually been the real deal.
No, because he was a first-round pick. He was the first pick.
Okay, all right. Even if that first round pick was like a wash up somewhere else. So if you know,
Like Sam Darnold.
yeah,
okay.
would that have worked?
Then it's fine.
That
Yeah,
might
because then the rest of the NFL were idiots.
And you found the gem in the rough.
You were able
It's a
to
different plot line.
rebuild it and make him into what it is. Not, oh, I got a top 5 pick. We sucked. Oh, look, he's great. We're right back. You mean your pick was supposed to suck for 20 years?
20 years.
That's what you deserve. But, so now, yeah, people are still going to hate. And now you're going to trade for A.J. Brown, too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
sometime here in the next month.
That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope that actually that is one of the major problems that needs to be addressed. So let's see how that goes. Look, I sort of get where you're driving at. It's just I think your level of specificity on this, in order to quell the hatred, I think people aren't thinking that concretely. Where it's like they're good, they become good again, but it's under these specific conditions. Where
If Garcia went on to win like 4 titles, then yes, everyone would have still hated the Niners. But Garcia just made them competitive and had fun and.
But that's not purgatory. That's still competitive. That's
You
not.
went to the Super
Your
Bowl.
team's got a different problem, man. I mean, Patriots are just universally hated outside of Massachusetts. So
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, well, maybe like the northern part of Rhode Island.
Actually, people like the Patriots the first 2 or 3 years.
Right.
But then 20 years, yeah, you can go pound sand. You're supposed to.
See, and that's where the Cowboys sat for like 10 fucking years, man.
Yeah, it's just
Everybody fucking hated the Cowboys because of that team that they rolled out in the late 90s. So
Well, they also had some big time.
I'm telling you,
love
I
around the
understand
country,
that,
too.
but that was in Texas.
Around the man,
Yeah.
they sold a whole shit
They
ton
did.
of jerseys
Yeah.
around the rest of the country
They did.
too.
It's because Dallas exports a lot of like expatriates. So Boston, not so much, man. And Providence, even fewer. So
I can't see two possibly more different ideologies of people and teams and fandom than those two places. Yes, that is correct.
So no, you need to spend like another 2 years in purgatory, man. You got to be the underdog for people to start rooting for you again. Did we score?
I missed it, but yes, we did score.
We were at 2. What?
We just
That
won the
was it?
series. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So off to the cup now, huh?
No, Western Conference.
Okay.
Finals.
One more.
Against either Anaheim or Vegas. I know you want to just automatically say Vegas because Anaheim has sucked for the last
No, I'm not giving Anaheim the credit. That's something that's dangerous. I don't think any team in. It's hard for me to say. It's hard for me to think of a team that has been so consistently good out the gate as the Vegas Golden Knights. That's, I mean, I will say, so that Marlins team that won the championship, like right out the gate, but they didn't keep it rolling.
No, they blew it up because
Yeah.
they had scored.
Blow it up. They wrote all the checks early.
They wrote all the checks, won the championship, blew it up, built it up one more time,
Right.
blew it up.
Scrap that for parts too.
That's what I'm saying. It's so that's got to be a talent in and of itself, because usually if you have that much enough talent to win, you're gonna have like a year or two where you have to sort it out, and like your best players are like, oh no, I can't play with that pendejo, and you gotta decide who stays and who goes.
They just said all of you go.
Yeah, they're like fire sale boys.
They're like,
yeah,
we're going back to the minor leagues.
yeah.
We sold all of it for the best parts, and it worked once, so we're going to do it again. It hasn't worked.
It didn't work.
The only other team that I could think of that was that good out of the gate and stayed that consistent was maybe Baltimore. But it's
the Ravens.
The Ravens?
But would you count them as a new team?
No, not anymore.
They moved.
Well, that's what I'm saying is
they had all their parts. The Browns were the new team. They suck. They
That's true.
still suck.
They're terrible.
Okay, yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah, so well, but that's the thing is they weren't good as the Browns.
That's true. That's why they moved.
A change in geography should not have made
You
that
just
much
got to
of a
shake it up
difference, man.
sometimes, man. You know, a little change of scenery, and all of a sudden you feel like a new man. You know?
And come on, man, it's not like Baltimore is not that much of a better living space than Cleveland. It may even be a downgrade.
It is a downgrade.
It's worse than Cleveland.
Oh, yeah.
And crime statistics.
Dude,
say
Baltimore is
so.
a rough place to live.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
and it
There's
has
parts here that are really, really, really nice. And then there are other
Then there's
parts.
the rest of it. Then there's the rest of it.
There's the
Yeah.
rest of it, yeah.
And on top of it, you are right there in our nation's capital
You're pretty close.
with
Yeah.
demonstrably the single worst traffic on the planet.
DC? It's
Yes.
up there with like Bogota and stuff. I don't know about that, man. So,
Well, volume counts for a lot of stuff.
yeah.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. It's been a minute since I've been to DC, so I couldn't speak to it. But
I saw a picture. I don't know if it's real or not. That China has a spot where it goes from like 20 lanes down to 4.
I believe it.
that's got to be cool.
There's not even a zipper that has any chance of fixing that, man. Like, I think
No.
it's just pure
This is going full
shove
Mad
your
Max here,
car,
buddy.
you know?
I don't.
So you have the guy with the flamethrowing guitar ready to go.
You know, a little bit, bro. Because you're sort of you're in an engineering standpoint where I'm just like saying like, why don't you guys do 5 lanes
Mm,
but keep them going?
yeah,
Then add another lane
yeah,
instead of do 8 to here
yeah.
and then stuff them all down.
I'm gonna
4.
venture a guess on this bullshit that there's like a divider, there's like a border between states or something.
Yeah,
That's awesome. I love that so much.
I don't know what to do with that.
But you can see back there, it's going
Mm.
like way
I
here that
can't.
you can see where it's going to.
See, that's so cool. Yeah.
It comes all the way down to those 4 lanes.
I don't understand. I mean, I'm not supposed to, I guess.
I don't even. Yeah, I mean,
That's
Like-
my point.
why?
So the thing is, well, I'll tell you what that looks like.
Kill
That actually,
myself.
well, it looks like a big version of when you're getting out of an airport, right?
Mm.
Where you have like 10 lanes, they collect your money, it shrinks into a couple of lanes, and then when you get out on the street,
Oh,
Oh,
There's like
yeah,
3
that might
rows.
be a toll booth.
yeah, I think
That's
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. That might be a toll booth.
that's the
Yeah.
only thing that I can see there in the way that it's looking, because there is a
Yeah.
building right there where I presume
Yeah.
there.
Because that like if the speed limit is like 75 in the 4, but it's like 30 in the first part, then you're fine. You're gonna be able to merge.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm guessing everything they're going under there is the toll.
that's got to be a toll booth.
And
Yeah.
okay.
But
All right.
still,
It still might be a state border.
I'm not. Yeah, that could be. So, well, it costs money to be here.
oh, 50 lanes merging.
50 lanes merging into 4. Yeah.
Oh God, no, man. You imagine having to deal with that every day?
I just
That's
wouldn't.
your commute.
Mm,
I just wouldn't.
yeah. I'm gonna get a different job.
True. And any different job.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know what Chinese Wendy's is, but they're probably hiring.
Mhm.
It's
Well,
like,
maybe not. They have a 30% unemployment rate.
people.
Wait, what? 30%?
It's bad.
Oh my God.
There's a reason why Donald Trump's over there right now. They want to make a deal.
They would be wise to do so.
They're gonna. You're probably. It's probably on Twitter already. So
I can't know that for right
well, you might have some catch up reading to do.
now. I'm saying, Ever since I was bad, like I do feel younger. Like
My
I feel,
brain's clear.
Yeah.
Happy thoughts just running through my head.
That reminds me, is I did read an interesting article the other day.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about this, how time seems to go fast when you get older.
Oh,
So there's
oh.
like actually some pretty decent bodies of research behind this. So, and like one of the things that it was talking about was having like a set routine for like 10 fucking years will make that seem like it's 1 year. Okay.
Oh,
And
yeah,
so I was
yeah.
thinking, I was actually talking to my wife
Yeah.
about this because we go to the same place every single year for vacation. And I don't know how many times we've been there. It's just what we do.
Right.
But if you sit down and
right.
count them up, it's been like 12. So it's like, that's a shitload of time. And so if you actually got to 12 different places, you would have remembered it.
Well, because then the years would have had
Right.
station, so you could pick years
Yeah.
apart.
Yeah.
Is that to get back to the NFL? Is that what it sort of feels like? Other people like, well, this is just the Patriot era.
Yeah, that's
Or
probably
20
what it
years,
is,
yeah, that's pretty
So
insane.
you just gloss over it. You forget that there were other winners in there, Baltimore and
sprinkled here and there.
and Steelers and
Yeah, but they had one.
well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the rest of it, when you think about that era, it's
That's
just
why
like
people love the Giants.
I don't get that.
Because they stole 2 from you.
Yeah, but they're still the Giants.
They stole. Otherwise, Brady would have had what, 10?
he got enough.
Yeah,
That's I mean,
I don't care if it's David Tyree
I
catching
thought
it
he
on
did have 10.
went to 10.
Yeah, no,
He's gone to more than 10.
Yeah, went to 10.
then he's only won 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, no, he lost 2 to the Giants, and he lost. Someone else beat him.
Yeah, it was Philadelphia.
Eagles? Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Oh,
all
the
NFC East. Yeah.
definitely not the Cowboys.
Wah, 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 wah.
That's what it is. I thought I hate the Cowboys. You guys seem
Oh,
to
the
hate
world
the
hates
Cowboys
the
way,
Cowboys. No.
way more than me.
I don't mind the Cowboys.
I
I don't bother.
Well, it's just fun to watch them suck. Because Jerry Jones is just annoying.
Don't worry, he's gonna die soon.
He will.
We keep saying that about people, and they just keep on living.
Kind of
bro.
keeps happening, man. I mean, here and there, you see him like every now and then. It's like, oh, he's gone. So
I mean, think about those people in Los Angeles and Oakland for a while, where they're like, well, his pact with Mephistopheles must expire eventually,
right, yeah.
and he's going to make good on that soul that he made for the AFL NFL merger, so he has to go. But he didn't die for a while. Steinbrenner didn't die for a long time. People thought he was what was holding the team back.
Yeah, that turned out not to be true. It was a good theory, but
What you do is like,
once put to test, it was not true.
well, because you're like, okay, well, it was just scientific method. We have to look at the things that have been here this whole time.
Right, you
So-
like to look for your constants on your variables.
it's just stats, guys. It's
It's
good
stats.
science. Yeah, these dudes that you just say he'll want to retire. They never
He
retire.
never
Owners
retired.
don't retire.
Owners don't retire.
That's true. But but his ownership is a little bit different.
He was owner and like basically he had a sock puppet for a manager.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Joe Torre.
Well, we were mad to be fair, but it was an honor to be here. Well, yeah. I gotcha. So yeah, your time dilation theory kind of holds.
In sports, yeah, I think it does hold.
Even in
sports.
different eras, yeah. I totally see it.
And I do love my routine, so.
Well, they said the trick was to like what you're doing with Japanese is like teach yourself something new every couple of years. So that way you can look back and say, well, I learned this, and this, and then it'll feel like a longer time. So
So
have something that is tangible, and then the thing that they said, it needs to be something that you start and finish. So not something not like a habit you picked up,
right.
but like a project. Does that
Right.
make sense? Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to be like, well, that was my meth habit.
It's a project.
I'm willing to go on around. Any other thoughts you want to get out? Because I'm willing to go out on that.
No, that was good. So I'm Pat.
I'm Will.
I'm Jeffrey.
Go Avs.
All right.